Hey, savvy sourcers and resourceful recruiters. This is Maisha, aka Talent Genie, and I'm back to test a few more of the new GPT-4 plugins. So, installed here, I have Prompt Perfect, which helps you craft the perfect prompts, Yay Forms, which lets you create AI powered surveys and quizzes, and Wolfram, which can help you access different data through Wolfram Alpha. So I've tested Prompt Perfect before. So this time I'm going to focus on Yay Forms and Wolfram, but I'm going to use Prompt Perfect to help me understand what they can do for me. So let's start with Yay Forms. So I'm going to start with the word perfect, which is what will prompt perfect. And I'm just going to say, I need to quickly create a survey for a candidate who recently interviewed. Can you help? Okay, so let's see. Misspelled interview, but I don't think GPT will care. Well, let's see what we get. Hopefully that will call out to Yay Forms. All right, so they're suggesting categories. I'm going to say, let's use those four and see what we come up with. Okay, so I said survey and I didn't say form. So I'm going to confirm. Okay, yeah. So, wow, it did all of the thinking for me. Of course, if this were really a real survey, I would go through it with a fine tooth comb and make sure those are the right questions. But for the sake of example, I was really curious to see if it would pull up EA forms. All right. Wow. So if we don't have an account, I can create one for free. Great. And you have your candidate interview feedback survey. Wow. Really cool. Okay. So I'm not going to sign up, but if you sign up, you can check out the form. All right. Next, let's see what we can do with Wolfram. So I'm going to say, let's do a persona. I'm a busy talent acquisition manager. What type of data might Wolfram have that can support a busy team of 7 recruiters, sourcers, and coordinators? Let's just see if there's anything. I don't know if it does market data. I know it does analysis and computation, but let's see. So you could analyze recruitment data to identify trends. Complex date and time calculations for scheduling across different time zones. Interesting. Okay, so just with those two, 1 and 2, I already have an idea. So if you're a recruiting team that is not using a tool like Good Time, which helps with automated scheduling, perhaps this could help with an interview panel. So I'm just going to pause, create a quick sample panel, and then plop it in here and see what we can get. Be right back. All right. So here in my blank page, it's just an in-browser note-taking tool. I've created a complex series of availability, which often happens. I've specified the candidates, time zone, and dates of availability Tuesday through Friday. And I'll just say all day. And then the interviewers each need 45 minutes and they have specific availability. Now, on the first 3, I specified the time zones. I'm going to actually make it 1 Pacific, 1 Eastern, 1 Central. And then I'm going to say for these 2 cities, which I don't know the time zone abbreviations, I'm just going to say the city to see if it'll pick up on that. And then please provide 3 options. So let's see what we get with this prompt. It'll be exciting to see. I've never tried it. All right, so I'm going to just say, great. Can I have help with scheduling? I want to make sure that that's the wording that it used in prompt 2. Yes, so I'm just going to put in parentheses date and time calc. Okay, so let's see what we get. I wonder if they'll catch the abbreviations that I put for the days of the week, the different time zones. This will be really interesting because oftentimes this is how coordinators receive it, right? You don't always get it in the same format. I'm going to let the time run in real time so we can see how long it takes. And I wonder if there are any other tools. This is making me want to ask a question later of a different plugin called There's an AI for that, to see if there's any interview scheduling AI. So I'm going to check that out in a future video. All right. So it's been about a minute. Okay. Oh, too large to be handled in a single operation. Let's try a different approach. Let's find the overlapping time slots for each pair. Okay, so ChatGPT wants to help out Wolfram. Interesting. Okay, interesting. I'm glad it's doing the heavy lifting because I don't have any interest in figuring it out. This could be very helpful to a coordinator if the results are good. I like that ChatGPT called out the challenge. It's still too large. Okay, interesting. So maybe this is a complex one for Wolfram and we can find another app to do it. Or maybe we just need to know the format that Wolfram needs for it to be handled. This, if it can pull it off, is still going to be faster than a human could do it by looking at different calendars if they don't have a tool like Good Time. All right. So we got 3 overlapping time slots for Jane. Wow. And then it networked errored out. Interesting. I think we just blew a gasket with Wolfram. So as for this test, right, this is a beta test to see what I'll recommend to recruiters. I'm probably not going to recommend Wolfram Alpha for this first go round, but I'll spend more time exploring with it and maybe can recommend it later. All right. Thanks for checking this out. Hope this was useful. Ciao for now.